welcome back to Trio. Today I'll be making slime. So here's my container here, and I have this massive bottle of Elmer's glue, so I'm going to try and finish it all up. Anyways, let's get started. So I'll also be adding some of this broken up blush as like a powder, I guess, because I've seen a lot of people use powder in their slimes. Big shout out to Invincible Squirrel for commenting Ted on the Bake With Us video. So first things first is the glue. I'm going to add as much as I can that I have in the bottle. So yeah, here's a ASMR of me pouring glue. So second thing to add is food coloring. So I have this massive container full of food coloring. I have pastels and more of the original colors, I guess. So I'm going to be adding some of this pink, and it's pastel pink, so it's not going to do very much because the pastels are really light for no reason whatsoever, which I don't know why. So I'll probably just have to add some of the red. So I'm also going to be adding some pastel yellow, which is also not going to do very much because it's pastel, but it's still a color. So here's me just mixing it in. Hopefully it's like a peach color. That's what I was going for, I think. Here's evidence of me not looking at the camera for the last minute because it's out of frame. So it already is in quite big of chunks, so I will be breaking it up a little bit more because I don't want lumps and chunks in my slime. So yeah, I hope this is going to be turning out into a pretty color. I know it is pretty right now, but I don't know if this slime will look pretty after. This will look a lot better with clear glue, but I don't have any. So maybe if I get clear glue, then I'll get a palette and break it up and stuff. I'm just mixing it together, and then I should be able to activate after this, and there is some chunks, which is really annoying. And I don't know how I feel about the color when mixing. It's not my favorite shade of pink, but maybe if I add more of the powder, it'll look better. So now I'm going to be activating. I'm just using this Tide here. So I'm just going to be doing about a tablespoon, maybe a rough estimate of a tablespoon, and mixing it and make sure I get it all in even consistency until I add a little bit more. It looks really weird right now because it's like at the point where it's still kind of gluey, but it's also almost activated. There's some parts that are slimy and there's some parts that are gluey, I guess. So I need to make sure I mix it a little bit more than what I am right now, so that way it does not turn out like that. Almost to the point where I can knead with my hands, but it's still a bit sticky. But once you see it like kind of like sticking off the walls, I guess, of the bowl, then it is almost ready to be mixed with the hands, if you like mixing with your hands. Otherwise, just mix with the spoon the whole time. Like, that works too. So now I'm going to be going in with my hands. I don't know how I feel about the color. The blue kind of changed a little bit, but it was also kind of an interesting color before. So maybe I'll add some more dye or more powder or something like that. And also it bothers me there's powder on the desk. I actually kind of like the color now because like there's random little chunks of the powder still, which is a little weird, but it's also kind of fun and satisfying to like pop them and mix it in with the rest. So it's quite sticky, so I'm gonna have to probably activate a little bit more, but then it should almost be done. Back with my hands mostly clean. The slime is not sticky whatsoever anymore. Maybe a little bit, just a little bit. And also, I love the color. It's like a light maroon. I think that's what I'd call it. Also, what category would you guys put this in for slime? Because I know there's a ton of different categories like fluffy, crunchy, clear, normal, like that kind of stuff. So what would you guys call this slime? Let me know in the comment section. Also, if there's any other challenges you'd like us to do with slime, that'd be fun. That would be really awesome, except for slime in our hair. That would not be good. But anyways, that's the end of the video, guys. Here's an ASMR of me playing with the slime.